Hi there, Cancers. Welcome back to my channel, The Angel Witch Tarot. If you're new to my channel, hi, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome. So let's start off with the intuitive oracle cards and see what the spirits have for you regarding your intuition. What kind of messages they want you to know regarding your intuition. Emotional clarity. Emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. So emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. Sorry for that earlier. Anyway, so let's see your second card. Ancient knowledge. It says to tap into the wisdom of the ancients. Their knowledge guides you now. The ancient knowledges. They're guiding you now. That's what it says. Tap into them. So let's move on to the tarot. So we've got the Magician upright, which is talking about action, creation, manifestation, the power, the self-confidence that you have, the clarity you have, the willpower you have, the skills and the creativity that you have. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which says that you might probably be undergoing financial loss, or you might be lacking the mindset. You might be feeling a sense of loss, isolation, worry, need, poverty and insecurity. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse is all about isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, resignation, distance, and the fact that you might have lost your way. We have a lot of isolation here with the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. But I get the feeling that your manifestations will come true through your creativity, through your skills, through your actions, your manifestations, your power and your self-confidence. The Magician card, I feel it only boosts you out of isolation, because your creativity will speak its own words, because like I thought, you've been holding back up until now. That's why you're feeling that sense of loss. This Fool in reverse. So you've been holding back, you've been being indecisive, you've been hesitating, you've been reckless, fearless, you've been making bad choices and taking risks, right? And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which says you need to have self-respect, self-confidence, how you're introverted. So you're introvertedly selfish, jealous and insecure. You do not have to be jealous of anybody, because you're beautiful just the way you are. Alright, so just focus on yourself, have that self-respect. It's easier said than done, I know. I get it. I'm just saying this as an advice. Ask for help whenever you want, whenever you need help, whenever you want help, whenever you want someone to help you out, let them know. Alright, because you're not alone in this world. You don't have to be alone in this world. You have to let people know that you need them. You need to let them know that you need their help. You need to let them take care of you, not just you taking care of them. Alright, so that way. We also have the Three of Wands in reverse. So the Three of Wands in reverse is talking about how you're playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, how you're facing unexpected delays, and how there's obstacles in your long-term goals. And then we have the King of Cups upright. It says that how you've become emotionally balanced, how compassionate you are, how diplomatic you are, how much control you have within yourself, the balance, how you are a supportive leader. It talks about your tolerance and your empathetic skills, right? So let's see the last card, the Lovers upright. So the Lovers upright is all about love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, and the strength of two together. Like I said, it's good to have someone behind your back or by your side, letting you know that they're cheering you on, letting them know that you are cheering them on, right? So you need to have that somebody so that you do not have to feel alone, because it's not nice feeling when you're alone and you might go deeper into isolation. So find that harmony, find that partnership, the unions, the relationships, find that values, the passions, the love, because your creation will be turned into a manifestation and your manifestation will be brought into action, and that manifestation's action will be brought into power, and your self confidence will boost along with your self respect. All right, so let's move on to the romance and love oracle cards. Heartbreak. It says heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. Slowly but surely it will pass. And then relax. It says to relax here, right? Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Just relax and find joy in everything you do together. That's the point. Now for this next card deck, I'd like you to think of someone. We'll figure out what's in their hearts, what they're hiding, what they're unable to say, what they're feeling at the moment as well, right? So think of somebody. It could even be yourself. That's completely fine. All right, so let's start. So the first card that I've got here says exposed. It says that the heart is too fragile. It's out in the open and in danger of heartbreak. So we also have the all talk card, which is all about silver-tongued devil, being a big flirt, no actions, and player. This person might have had been in the phase of heartbreak because they have a fragile heart. They've turned into a silver-tongued devil, a big flirt, no action, a player. I'm seeing cracks over here, cracks in the glass that's holding the heart. So they've been hurt quite too much. And so they turn themselves into a player so that they don't get hurt. Alright, so let's move on. We have the kind bull, which is all about generosity, prosperity, and kindness. Right? So it says, you're kind and giving nature, others would know. And then we have the fierce wolf. So fierce wolf is all about intelligence, instinct, and protection. This one is an energy card, so you might have to recite the spell. Just 1 second. So fierce, it says, fierce hunter and protector, be the guardian and guide of my journey. Alright, so let's move on to the last one, the Astro Dice for the overall energy of the week, shall we? The 10th house in Pisces, the Sun. So the Sun is all about the self, the ego, the consciousness, the stamina, the vitality, the creation, the confidence, the pride, right? So it also talks about your identity, your individuality, the brightness, the self-reliance, the warmth, the celebration, the leadership, the authority, the father figures and masculine figures. Alright, and Pisces talks about that dreamy, mystical, intuitive energy that's all about your spiritual energy, your compassionate and sensitive energy, how you might be escaping something, probably your addictions. It talks about creativity, romance, music, romantic energy, self-pitying, fantasies, psychic, introspective, charitable, artistic, old souls, sickness, self-undoing, self-sacrificing, and being a savior. You need to save yourself first before saving others. Otherwise, it's going to be impossible to help someone properly. So, and then we have the 10th house, which is all about your career, the success, the fortune, the public reputation, the long-term goals, the structure, the status, the masculinity, the authority, the men and father figures in your life, the fame and the expertise, right? So, this is the end of the reading for my dear Cancers. I will see you in the next video. Bye.